How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Heartbeat, which I believe is due out on Steam tomorrow. Yeah, so you guys can keep an eye out for that coming up right away here if anyone's interested in checking it out for themselves. Kind of just doing some light exploring still, just trying to figure out exactly where things are. That's the orb that I'm not fit to fight yet. It's a few days apart of recording this, so I'm just kind of remembering where I'm at here, just getting my bearings a little bit. We'll start off with some nice simple attacks, nothing fancy. Just experiment a little bit while I learn the ins and outs of this game, learn how to be a little more effective with how I approach things. Like, I think at this point you might as well just commit to taking this thing out, especially since Klein has a strength against these stupid vampires. And then you might as well do something else. I use the big pile driver, it sounds cool. Klein can just commit to his extra powered swipes. And nicely done, Nova. Way to round things out for us there. Oh yeah, more level ups. So I'm just kind of want to quickly look over like the attack improvements and stuff. Yeah, I think these last couple of levels we would have recently acquired will be good for us. Like a nice difference maker overall for things. There's a fair amount of old bones. At one point I felt like I didn't acquire the old bones like I was supposed to. Like something went fishy and it didn't 100% work. I don't know if I walked into your house at all. Maybe we can talk to you a little bit about how Nova changed to look more like your Mog. When you beat up that nasty old cluster, come back and talk to me, dear. Right, the one specifically that I was sent after. Squeak, hey, Eve? It's me, Zeng. Didn't you know? I'm a bit of a Nova expert. Wait. Is that a weird coincidence, or are you referring directly to my creature that I named Nova? Need some tips about caring for Nova. He's talking specifically about my creature. Yeah, it's weird. This is this moth thing that changes into other creatures and stuff. It did not explain it very well. I probably should get a rundown on it, because it is quite interesting. Alright. When you beat on Mogs, there's a chance they'll drop food. You know how it is. Mogs gotta eat. Nova can eat anything, and will eat everything. But, for some weird reason, this food does him good. I get it. No teeth at all. Sweet molasses, void molasses, and tart jam. You can feed Nova these and watch him get strong. I think you call them stats? Okay, so Nova still levels up in battles, though, I think. This would be additional, and maybe temporary. What they eat will change three things: power, element, and energy. Power is strength, of course, element is elemental effects, and energy is for transformations and stuff. Fair enough. Kind of gives you a little bit more. And energy is for in-battle transformation chances. Battling with Nova raises their level, but it's more like their stomach size. Feeding them stuff changes their fuzz color. Weird, right? Nova can go back and forth depending on which stats you raise and lower. Manipulate Nova's capabilities in battle with this way with food, the best way. This is like a weirdly deep, complex system mishmashed alongside other things within the game. There's like all the other core regular mechanics of the game, with this totally separate on top of it, behaving very differently from everything else. I don't know what it is about Nova, but they can transform into creatures they imprint on. Usually, this can take a while, but as long as you got their DNA, Nova can transform into them. So if you're wondering what it is, it's usually like a strand of hair or some spit. Gross, right? Nova won't stay on some transformations too long unless you raised their energy by a lot. You can rank up each of Nova's transformations by battling with them. That's cool. The transformations have their own independent leveling outside of all that. Each transformation has its own element depending on the kind of Mog they imprint on. The higher the transformation's rank is, the stronger their moves can get. And Nova has to get a feel of every transformation before they can learn skills. Transformation actions are moves Nova initiates at the beginnings of battle. Well, just as long as that transformation is set to auto. This is, normally I would cut around some sort of tutorial thing like this, but it's a complicated enough system that I don't think I'll be able to regurgitate fully. And so if we all go through it together, then we can get a deeper understanding of it. And then hopefully while you guys are viewing, when there's delays between uploads and myself recording, if I'm super not utilizing Nova correctly, I would very much appreciate tips of like, oh, you should definitely be focusing on leveling up this one particular thing. Maybe you should try imprinting on this one particular Mog. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys aren't totally zoned out during this tutorial, but I feel like if we all are fully aware of it, it'll help. Nova is just a baby. They can only latch on to 6 DNAs during battle. Choose wisely, got it? Nova is an excitable scamp too, so they auto-transform when they feel threatened. If you ain't want them to, you can tell them to turn that auto off. Know what I mean? I do know, but I got distracted by you all of a sudden getting all like cowpoke on me. If you ain't want them to. It was just a weird change that happened there. We've raised this kid for a few months now, and that's pretty much it, I think. If you change their form into something new, you should show me. I got a nose for this stuff. I can tell you Nova's new perks from that form. That's right, I can speak baby. Take care of Nova, okay? Well, good luck, kid. I'm not necessarily gonna dive straight into things. Oh, hello. Cat just jumped up in my lap. Try not to chew on any cords or anything, you beast. Let's examine. I just want to quickly see if he has anything important to say. They look just as I remember. Unfortunately, in this firm, they don't have any special perks. Blah, blah, blah. They're just a baby and stuff. Alright, so I guess I saved that for when there's something new to show. The soil in this land is no good at all. Unlike the dens, of course. The great Master Farmer Fang should not have to deal with this mediocrity. Master Farmer Fang, hey? That's kind of a cool title to have. Oh, that's you. Okay, well now it's a little self-important, wouldn't you say? What is there even to do in a waterlocked country such as this? Such pitiful soil quality can't yield any riches to support my 12 wives back home. Are you also a chick though? And you have 12 wives? You gotta think, like, there's gotta be an ordering to that, right? Like, there's a few favorites and least favorites. At that point, what's the point of whatever the 12th is? Like, you think if you have one favorite, that would be enough? 2 is getting a little selfish. Anything beyond that, and you probably don't even like them that much anymore. Perhaps I should turn my attention to the waters then. Fish. Fish would be good. Now, if only a beautiful angler were to fall on my lap and make my wishes come true. Teach me how to fish, and I'll get right on that. I could use a lesson. Nothing in here but a half-eaten burger. Gross. Well, I mean, if it's basically trash, then it's not that gross. The tea looks like it's been cooled for a while now. Oh, I would love some tea. That sounds great. I want whatever that green liquid on there is. The shelves are filled with a variety of weapons and old newspapers. Sounds like a whole bunch of nothing particularly important. I do not have whatever type of Mog it'll be to need it to push that around. I basically have to head out south here. There's like not really anywhere else for me. Ah, a Mogwai! What was that? We should look around the area. Someone might need our help. Maybe they could call out more than once? It's a lot to bank on that someone happens to hear your one call out. Love letter found. What could that possibly be for? Holding this makes your heart beat faster. Full heart recovery. Okay. When it says holding, it makes it seem like it would be like how characters in Pokemon can like hold things like leftovers and stuff like that. I thought it would behave more like that. Looks like a little kitty cat door I could probably send Klein through. But yeah, I'm uncertain if you would spend the love letter or just hold it. Huh? When did this gate get here? I don't remember this being here last time. That might be due to the reports on those red-eyed clusters. So what do we do now? We can't leave Gramps hanging. Worry not. There must be a switch somewhere. That little door wasn't there before either. You know I can't fit through there, unless you're making fun of me for being short again. Not the intention this time. But it has been other times, you sneaky little cat. I'm saying press, yeah, switch to investigate. Right, sorry. Luckily, I learned how to do that on the controller relatively recently. Oh, you get totally separated in this scenario. I don't want to fight, but I'm gonna have to, I guess. I didn't even bring Nova with me. Luckily, Klein has a strength against these things, and we've been leveling up a little bit. Oh yeah, it should be a relatively easy fight. But this is, good to know that there's the risk associated of Klein going off on their own. Also, oh, we found some food too. Also curious is that, yeah, now Klein is actually leveling up completely separately from Eve. So there's like a possibility that if there's enough of these little side puzzles and stuff, that he could end up pulling ahead by quite a lot. Klein is still she. I gotta keep that in mind. It's a very ambiguous looking cat overall, and the only Klein that I think I know of is old, what was he? Premier Ralph Klein? Wasn't even his first name, but that is literally all that I have to go off of. So that is the sole connection that exists in my head. I was kind of dodging around some of these things to see. Oh yeah, I did turn on always dash, so I can hold the button if I want to slow down, but otherwise I'm always dashing. I just kind of feel like there's no reason not to have that. I can help you, buddy. Really, more Pokemon games should have that. I'm never not holding the button to use the shoes or whatever, or the bike whenever that's available, so it really should be a thing. Hold still, hold still. You don't want these photos coming out blurry, do you? Oh, it was an excitement shout, was it? More so than anything else. Are you okay, miss? What's with the scream? Oh? No way, a cat Sith? They're in Corona Woods now? She just shoved me out of the way to get a better look? This footage will be vital for my upcoming web Mogumentary. Now I can finally be net famous and get all the accolades. All of them! Look straight into the camera now. I can't. Eve, please do something. Sorry to tag in, but that Mogwai is my partner. Partner? With a cat Sith? How traditional. Back in the old days, they called them familiars, you know? This particular Mogwai follows the yin phase, which means this Mogwai's conjurer is a girl? What the heck, I'm right here. It's a cat Sith, so it's definitely a healer type Mogwai too. Look at her polite little pawsies, kneading everyone's back to perfect health. I did the purr sound last time. Not doing it again. Just didn't come out right. Wait. Don't touch my paws without asking. It's impolite, miss. You're a prissy little kitty, aren't you? Alright, I'll stop. You see, I've always wanted a Mog of my own, but the ones around here are always feral and they don't want anything to do with humans. Practically untamable, but still cute enough to snap pics of. This girl wants to be a conjurer? How preposterous. Something wrong, Cat Sith? Nothing. And it's Klein. Not Cat Sith. Ah, what a cute name. Did your conjurer give it to you? It suits you. No, of course not. Eve took no part in naming me. Humans do not name Mogwai. We're partners. It's not like I own Klein or anything like that. That'd be weird. Does kind of clarify the distinction there. I suppose that's kind of how it works in Pokemon. A little bit. I feel like it's supposed to be like that. And they love each other and they have like a friendship. But they're less partners and more of like, yeah, more of like a weird working relationship, friendship thing. This, it's like they're totally separate, have their own lives, and at some point they come together. An imprint, I think they called it imprinting. It would be wrong. I see, well then. Eve, Klein, as an apology, you should come visit me down at Solberg. You can help me revise research notes. All these years and I still get things wrong. Sorry if we came off a bit strong there. But yeah, I'm down for anything, sure. We don't have time to loiter. We promised to finish an errand quickly. When you're done with your little errand, you should drop by as research material. Huh? We don't want to be known as research material. That's awfully rude to think of us as anything less than our own people. What a terrible lady. I don't know if I want to be your friend or your research subject or anything of the sort. Also, total complete side note, unrelated. There is some sort of heinous construction going on in this building right now, and it's starting up again. I thought I had a nice little window of reprieve of it, but I can hear it a little bit in the background again. I apologize if there's weird spikes of this background noise and stuff. I'm going to try and edit around it and hopefully clean it up and it won't be noticeable. There shouldn't have been any in the video yet. Ooh, a chest. But it might, at this point, start kind of chiming in. Blinking for Soup CD. Blinking for Soup. What a peculiar name. It's a gently used CD of your favorite band. +2 to maximum beat. I use Klein's beat more often, I think. Oh, damn it. I really wanted to use it on Klein. That's unfortunate. Now I just kind of want to see. I think I would have had to have changed who was in like the priority of the party there. So that's too bad, because I would have rather used it on Klein, but I'm sure it'll serve some nice purposes for Eve as well. Sugar bun and just some gold. Now I can see what the sugar bun does as well when we're at it. Just pulse recovery. It's got sprinkles on it. How thoughtful. Let's go whale on this floating green monkey head. Just kind of wanna stay fighting fit, you know. I can't rest on my haunches too much here. Gotta get some levels ups if I'm ever gonna go fight the ultra supreme thing. The one that's I'm like kind of avoiding dealing with right now because it's extra strong. Nice. I was really hoping Klein would finish that off all on her own, because then I'm really gonna need to commit some time to healing. You won't faint on this turn. You'll pull through. It'll be fine. There's enough. We make enough separate targets that I think it'll be fine. And then we should be able to take it out on this one turn here. I'm playing kind of riskier, but I feel like it just makes things a little easier, because if I'm spending every turn healing, then I'm never gonna like get through this. I'll save that one. I'll save this. Might as well use the Starlight Rush. And you can lick your own wounds. Would probably be much smarter, actually. I was gonna heal Eve, but that works too. Nice. Nice boost. Good work, Nova. I like seeing Nova get a boost. Maybe we play around with a little bit of feeding. We have 2 of these. Really? 0? But okay. The confusing thing is, where is your hunger at right now? 0 seems bad. That seems like a bad thing. Okay, it drops everything. So I guess if I ever raised things too much with other types of food, then this is how I'd balance it back out again. I'm gonna feed it just to see how it affects hunger. It didn't. So hunger going up, like 0 to 15 hunger, logically you would interpret that as being not hungry, right? But it was kind of unclear. Set to auto. Yeah, we'll just keep that as is, right? And it's up to rank 2, which is cool. It's good for 4 turns. Energy cost is 5. Anything else I need to know about any of that? I feel like there will be a lot more to learn about it, and a lot of it will be learned just through process of doing. So I don't want to commit too much time to it there. This guy looks like he's pretty chill. Hold on, there's something weird about that Mogwai over there. Yeah, he looks like he's in a disguise or something, and he also looks like he's not running around frantically. Also, he doesn't have a shadow. I don't know, but he just I feel like he's gonna talk to us. He'll be a good one, a friendly. Doesn't look like any of the Tanuki from earlier. Ooh, so either there's like another conjurer that this is their Mog, or this is just like a generally non-feral one. Hopefully we can recruit it to our team. I'd like a larger team if possible. Good eye, Eve. She is definitely a den Tunaki. So, den. So like rather than being like a cave or a forest or an ocean one, it's a den one. For a second I thought that was like the opposite of feral. We'll see. I'm still working out the larger lore here. Master pranksters and swindlers, all of them. Whoa, for real? I've never seen any Mogwai from the den before. Besides you, I mean. So there is a the den, which is maybe where non-ferals come from. That's because when a Mogwai leaves the den, they can never go back. Poor Mogwai. Oh, right. Was it a tough decision for you, Klein? To stay here, I mean? What? No, I chose to live here with your great-grandmother on my own accord. That was sweet. You guys must have been real close, huh? Yeah, that's how pacts are made. Even you know that, Eve. We're just saying this expository dialogue for no one's sake. We're both fully aware of the information. Look, let's just hurry and talk to that peculiar Mogwai and continue on, alright? We have to make sure she's not causing trouble for passing humans. Oh, ring-a-ding-ding. Is anyone going to answer that? How the hell do I answer? Oh, just, it's a male, I guess. Horoscope for XXXX22. Ooh. See, that came up, I can't remember when, but I was just like, oh, this game is either like a totally alternate version of whatever, but there was something that kind of hinted at the fact that it was like a future, that this takes place in the future, and so yeah, I think this would be our confirmation. It's like 200 and some years in the future. Capricorn's horoscope for the day. Do you believe in life after love? Watch the skies. I'll keep an eye out for it, I guess. A little bit of chatter to be had as well. You really think that's a den Mogwai? I wonder if she's dangerous. Just keep your wits about you, alright? I'm a little injured. Do you know what? Can I use your skills right now? Oh, perfect. Oh, I love when a game gives you access to that sort of stuff outside of battle. That's so helpful. Although I don't think we're going to fight this guy. We're probably just going to chat and have a hangout. Oh, damn, you're crazy cool. This guy looks dope. Also, I like the music that's playing right now. Good morning, human. Having fun bullying my cousins on this beautiful day? Is he kind of like a little bit of a beaver? He looks like he has a bit of a beaver tail, but nothing else about him is... Everything else is like almost raccoony, but then kind of cat-y. He's got all kinds of blends of mammals going on here. I would just, as a Canadian, kind of hope that he was a little more beaverish. What? Those are your cousins? Is this a boss fight or what? You're funny. Eve, remember what I told you about Tunaki and their pranks? Den Tunaki are no different. I don't want to assume like that. I mean, she's not even feral. Oh, so you can tell. I mean, I already knew you could. I heard you two whispering up there. You ain't very good whisperers. But, yep, I'm not from around these parts. I came to sightsee. You know how it is, cuz. Outset Mogs with tons of cash they ain't using for nothing. Do Mogs and humans use the same type of currency? That's a curious question. Oh, he's even got a little hat that's tied around her. I think they referred to this character as a her, but now I feel like I missed it. But yeah, I want to see what the hat looks like. That would be adorable. None of the Tanaki back home ever thought about selling stuff here like I got. Whoa, you're selling stuff from the den? That's so cool. Nah, den's full of garbage. All my stock's handmade and primo, I promise. See, everyone knows the key to a Mog's health is in their feelings, right? So, I sell things that make both humans and Mogwai alike feel like a million yawn. Yuan? Yawn? I'll call it yawn until someone corrects me. Yon? Yawn. It's fine. I guarantee you won't be able to find these things in any regular human shop. Abstract concepts can't be sold. Surely this Tunaki's trying to swindle us. A Tunaki Mogwai can transform the shapes of things, right? But nobody's ever thought about transforming the abstract into something tangible, till now. My transformation powers are much stronger than my outset cousins. Are you gonna teach Nova how to transform? That'd be neat. A den Mogwai such as yourself should know that. Eve, are you really gonna trust this Mog? Peddle your pranks elsewhere. Is this like a magic bean type scenario? Should I not trust this Mog? I was like all on board for it because it's cute and seems cool. Your humans should at least get a vote in, right? What was your name again? I'm Eve, and this here is Klein. You don't seem like a bad Mog to me. She's from the den, Eve. Who knows if we can trust her? Man, like every character in this game except for our grandpa is a she so far. At least it seems like it. I'll take a kind human's opinion over a surly cat sith's any day. Now then, Shopkeep is a long name, huh? Just call me Ship. What? Who mentioned Shopkeep? Where did it say Shopkeep anywhere? That's the kind of fourth wall breaking I like in games. I think I've mentioned it a few times. I am kind of over the whole, like, press B to run, and then someone's like, what's the B? Referring to a name you can't see. That's pretty funny. I like that. Let me prove it to ya. I'm nice, alrighty? Check my wares, satisfaction guaranteed. I'll take a peek. What'll it be? Equipment? Ooh, special sale. I'm selling a special one-of-a-kind item. It can be yours for the low price of 3,333. Well, maybe next time. Come again, okay? Your money's always welcome here. Oh, I was scared he was going to run away. I don't know how much money I have. Definitely not enough for that. Alright, well, do you have anything that is less super hyper expensive? You're my best and only customer so far. Rummage around all you want, cuz. What'll it be? Ooh, I could sell a little bit too with kitten pics. A photo of some kittens in a basket. So cute. I like how letters and pictures and things get you all pumped up and help you recover this sort of stuff. I don't think it's worth selling any of this sort of stuff. Yep, does not sell for anything really worthwhile. I would like to, damn it. Oh my god, I hate navigating this menu. You have to go through like three or like a couple opening dialogue things before it opens the menu, and then I accidentally keep over clicking. So a snapback and sleeveless tee, neither of which are very expensive. Make sure to keep the tag on it. You want people to know you're cool. And without sleeves, this shirt is extra aerodynamic. Great for running. Oh, wait, it's completely sleeveless. It's not just short sleeves. It raises agility because it's sleeveless. That's really funny. Oh, I see. So in the top part here, next to the buy, sell, equip, it's showing you what it's good for. And then in the bottom, you can see how that stacks up against what you currently have. So I'm guessing Klein can't use them at all. I would have to sacrifice a little bit of magic defense for extra regular defense. Sure. I'll buy one snapback. I don't think I really need anything else from there. But I wanted to play around with the equipment a little bit. I don't think I really have to trade off. Oh, a lemon hair clip. Okay, yeah, I'll make the trade off there. It threw me off there because the symbol for both of them is a hat, you know, so that kind of threw me off a tad. We got a bit of time left in this episode. We can go explore a little bit, meet some of these new kooky characters. Maybe I'm gonna skip that for a second to see kind of what's coming up ahead. Alright, we'll get in a fight or two and then go talk to that other dude up top there, see what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of you, Klein, to get this thing knocked out of here as quick as possible. Maybe we get like one more level in. I feel like we're quite near that point. Damn, son. You guys, we're not supposed to wail on me so aggressively. Meteor rush everything. Try and end this as quick as I can here. Probably should have used that right from the beginning. I forgot I had that kind of stocked up, ready to use. Ooh, that got a little close for comfort there. Sharpest yowl. I'm just gonna lick wounds and keep afloat here because it's getting awful dicey. We should be able to pull through just fine. So these things are still Tanukis as well, as long as I'm, you know, getting the name right. Tanuki. I feel like that's how you would say it, but you can see they are quite different. Yeah, so Klein is pulling ahead very slightly there in level. And where that counts as a material, minute plants, a shadow of their former selves. Common sunflower. Haven't yet to craft anything. Yeah, still not at Soulbird yet. I do need to rest up, so stopping here is probably the place to do it. I should read the sign and see what's in store here. Welcome to the 18th grand reopening of the Wukong Card and Hobby Shop. Ooh, I think I did hear that two things you can do in this game are fish and collect cards. And I'm very curious to find out if the cards are a mini game or strictly there as collectibles, or how they're fully going to behave in this game. But I'm curious to check this out. So let's deal with this a little bit before we wrap things up, shall we? Ugh, this was the cheapest lot I could get a lease on. It's not very easy to get out to, I have to say. She has a tail. This is like a Mog person. Either that or there's like a Mog on her back or something. But like, that is definitely a tail, right? But who would ever want to go gambling in the middle of a feral-infested trail? Yeah, you can grand reopen as many times as you want. It's not going to make a huge difference. I definitely need some sort of Mog that can punch through cracked walls and stuff. Oh, Klein leveled up and so healed. Alright. Let's see if we clear the entire area, if that's what it takes to have her feel comfortable. Oh my god, critical hit, 45 damage? That was so much higher than like we've ever seen or managed before. That was sick. Great work, Klein. Really, you're really making this team. You are the heart and the beat of the team. You are definitely both. Let's just finish this off, and I can heal out of battle if I really desperately need it. Perfection. That was I kind of also knew I was close to leveling up, so I figured I would get that. The pulse and beat percent getting up pretty high these days. I'm feeling a lot better about that. More sunflower. Excellent. Is that everything? Did I clear it all out for you? That's definitely every Mog in the area other than Shep. But I don't think there's anything to be done there. There's no chatter to be had. I guess that wasn't what needed to be done to clear that one up. So next time, guys, we'll just carry on through the Corona Woods here. Maybe at some point we can circle back and do what we can to help her. That would be great. But probably the main focus is getting that letter delivered for Grandpa. So thanks for watching. Sorry if that tutorial up top was a bother at all, but I feel like it was necessary. I think everyone will be understanding of that, at least. Let me know what you think of the game so far. I'll have a link down below so you guys can go wishlist it, check it out, because it releases tomorrow. Very cool stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.